In this video, we are going to learn 3 tips for your MUN research binder to make it more effective and really get the most out of this important Model United Nations tool. Before we start, what is a MUN research binder or a research binder? A research binder is a collection of information and data that you have compiled before the conference. The research binder is then brought to the conference for you to access this information. An MUN research binder can be both printed or electronic, but the basic principles remain the same. Now, why is a research binder important? During the MUN conference, you are going to use data and information that you have researched in your speeches and during your negotiation. Fast access to this information will make your speeches stronger, will give you more tools to use and more variables to bring to the table when you have your negotiation. Quick access and good organization of this information can be the difference between a better position and more relevance. And this is why a research binder, especially a good one, is so important. Now, on to our 3 tips. The first tip for an MUN research binder is have clearly marked sections. Having the different data that you researched getting confused and not knowing where things are is the number one reason why research binders are not as effective as they could be. So if you have clear sections and you know where things are, even if you don't have the exact page or paragraph, you know the general area where it is, and if you have a few minutes between speeches, or if you have the extra time during your lunch break, you can look for it, and it's easier to sift through 5 pages than it is through 30 or 50 or more pages. The sections can have titles like information about my country, policies, allies, you name it. Make sure they're clearly marked and all of your information goes into the right section for that piece of information. The second tip is highlight and use colors. Just because you read it doesn't mean that you will be able to remember it or find where are the pieces that you need. Once you have the paper, whether printed or digital, marking it will make it a lot easier to use. You should find a combination that works for you when it comes to highlighting and using colors. For example, yellow can be facts, pink can be names, and blue can be previous treaties or United Nations resolutions. This way, when you know what you're looking for, your eyes can see the color, you can see the yellow, and jump right to it. This will make a page full of text a lot easier to navigate. You're reading it anyway. Taking the time to highlight it before will make it much easier to access during the MUN conference. And finally, tip number 3, write your own notes. Just like with the highlighting, if you write your own summary or notes, again, whether physical or digital, you will be able to take large amounts of data and remember either what is there or additional observations that are useful. What I do is I write in italics over my notes so that I know that this is the information written by me, and when I scan the pages, my eyes quickly go there. You can use a different colored font, you can use a colored pen, but whatever it is, your own notes can help you navigate the information and make the pages much more effective. So these are our 3 tips. First, have clearly marked sections. Secondly, highlight and use color. And third, write your own notes and shorthand. If you want to learn more about the research binders, what to put in the sections, and other ways to make it more effective, we have our in-depth article, and you can find the link below. We also have a link to our MUN research article that is useful for research binders and all preparation, and there are many more useful things to make you a more effective Model UN delegate on our website, wiseme.com. Thanks for listening.